4858 Alder Drive. Going to go ahead and do a quick inspection here. Biggest issue on this roof is obviously this massive ponding area. We got about 2 inches of water in the center of that, and so just wanted to document this really quickly. There's a couple different ways that we can potentially get this huge ponding area taken care of. The roof is sloped into the middle, and then there's this one drain, and so we're gonna make that drain bigger. And after we remove all the material, we're going to try to get that drain to sit lower so that it is the low spot and this water actually leaves. Another idea, if we can't get that to work, would be to pop a deck drain right in the middle of this big pond. But the challenge there is that then in the there is no crawl space, in the dead space, we then need to run some plumbing, and we'd have to pop it out of the stucco lower than that existing drain. We could potentially delete that drain, and then that catch pan, or I forget what that gutter piece is called, but basically just lower that and then dump our plumbing into there. It also may help if I get rid of this box here. It looks like maybe an old skylight, or maybe where some HVAC used to sit, but if I delete that, there's a chance that we can get this water to drain a little bit better. Also wanted to point out the edge around this roof. We've got that Spanish style parapet with no edge metal and no parapet wall cap or coping metal, and so it is going to be a little bit of a challenge. And then as our new material wraps up and over, this stuff has been painted, and so we're going to be able to see that after the new roof goes on. Just want to make a note of that. This material is not in bad condition. It just was installed very poorly. The roof still feels very sturdy, and so I'm optimistic that there won't be a ton of wood repair, but I am anticipating another layer or two underneath this top layer. Obviously we've got some challenges along this tile here, and so we will be sure all that tile needs to come off. Looks like I got a couple extras over there, and actually none of these match this stuff anyway, so it looks like they've been replaced probably on the last time this roof was put on. Glad to see that thermal water heater is already gone. Other than that, it looks pretty straightforward up here. As I'm getting off the ladder, I just spotted something that's definitely worth talking about. So that right there is exposed foam, and I realized that we got spray foam underneath this top layer. So what I'm expecting to find once I rip this off is spray foam over the top of probably, you know, an 80-year-old roof. And so I'm guessing there's three layers, one of which is foam. Foam is it definitely requires quite a bit of extra labor to tear off, and so we can discuss that. Also, we got some stucco peeling off here and there. It's worth mentioning because this seal right here is obviously critical when we put our new roof on, and if the stucco is failing and creating waterproofing issues, it's going to be a challenge to get our new roof to waterproof correctly. So there's a very good chance that we're going to have either some stucco repair or something around the top band of this roof.